radio, where dust turns to ashes and steel cuts deep into scars.
Dust in my lungs, burning through my chest. Riding with the damn, never riding with the blessed. Ashes on my jacket, fire in my veins. Outlaws call freedom in rusted chains. Blood on the saddle, bullet holes in the frame. Every scar wear got a rebel's name. Ain't no priest praying for the likes of me. Just a black road choir singing Lord is free. Dust to ashes, steel to scars. We ride with hell, we fight with stars. Burn the crown, break the bars. Rebels don't kneel, we raise guitars. Dust to ashes, steel to scars. We ride with hell, we fight with stars. Burn the crown, break the bars. Rebels don't kneel, we raise guitars. Steel in my hands, scars on my back. Every law written was a rebel attack. They can lock the flesh, but the soul won't bleed. Outlaw gospel's the only creed. Gravestones whisper, stand, don't fall. We ain't bow once, we ain't bowing at all. From the dirt roads cursed to the city's rot, we spill gasoline where the system plots. Dust to ashes, steel to scars. We ride with hell, we fight with stars. Burn the crown, break the bars. Rebels don't kneel, we raise guitars. Dust to ashes, steel to scars. We ride with hell, we fight with stars. Burn the crown, break the bars. Rebels don't kneel, we raise guitars. Dust fades, ashes rise, but scars ride forever. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. This ain't no rescue. When flames rise high enough, even the law burns with us.
Sheriff riding in, think he holy with the crown, but the dirt roads laugh, drag his pride to the ground. Badge on his chest, melting red in the heat. Justice don't live here, just blood on the street. Torch in my hand, crossbones on my vest. South don't forgive, put the badge to the test. You swing the gavel, I swing the chains. One spark and the law goes up in flames. Flames eat the sheriff badge, ashes shoot the sky. No law left standing, only rebels riding high. Your justice ain't salvation, it's shackles and lies. Now the fire's taking over, watch the sheriff die. Flames eat the sheriff badge, ashes shoot the sky. No law left standing, only rebels riding high. Your justice ain't salvation, it's shackles and lies. Now the fire's taking over, watch the sheriff die. Smoke from the jailhouse, ghosts in the bars. Outlaws riding free under broken stars. Every law they wrote, we tear, we burn. Every badge they pin, now it's their turn. You call it sin, we call it breathing. You call it crime, we call it freedom. Sheriff crossing lines that the South don't forgive. In the ashes of the badges where outlaws live. Flames eat the sheriff's badge, ashes choke the sky. No law left standing, only rebels riding high. Your justice ain't salvation, it's shackles and lies. Now the fire's taking over, watch the sheriff die. Flames eat the sheriff badge, ashes choke the sky. No law left standing, only rebels riding high. Your justice ain't salvation, it's shackles and lies. Now the fire's taking over, watch the sheriff die.
Law don't last, badges melt, but rebels burn forever. Outlaw Rhyme Radio, highway graves and rebel smoke, where the law tried to bury us, but the flame still spoke.
Crossed by the blacktop, names in the dust. Steel and blood mixed, no heaven for us. Every mile's a tombstone, every ride a curse. But I spit on the coffin, let the smoke disperse. Boots drag scars through the gravel lane. Rebel hearts beat louder than the sheriff's chain. Fire in my lungs, whiskey in my throat. Ashes on the wind, let the rebel smoke float. Highway graves in the rebel smoke. Raised from the dirt where the system broke. They can dig 6 deep, but the fire won't choke. We the outlaws, eternal in the rebel smoke. Hear the tires scream where the soul still lay. Every outlaw's ghost riding night and day. Coffins on the shoulder, crosses by the sign. But my rage is immortal, it don't toe the line. Sheriffs fall silent where the asphalt cracks. Every bullet in my chamber's a rebel's back. Blood fuels the road, fire lights the sky. But no badge alive ever made me comply. Highway graves in the rebel smoke. Raised from the dirt where the system broke. They can dig 6 deep, but the fire won't choke. We the outlaws, eternal in the rebel smoke. In the rebel smoke. Outlaw radio. Graves don't end us. The smoke carries a song.
Outlaw rhyme radio. From the fire through the smoke, ashes on asphalt, rebels don't choke.
Scars on my leather, fire in my breath. I dance with the devil, but I don't fear death. Smoke on the blacktop, ghosts in the rain. Every mile marker's just fuel for my pain. Ash in my whiskey, dust in my lungs. Bullet cases rattle while the outlaw tongue runs. Law tried to bury me, burn my past raw, but I rose from the flames with a rebel's claw. Ashes on asphalt, born in the blaze. Riding through the fire like a wolf in a maze. Burnt but unbroken, I ain't never bowed. Ashes on asphalt, screaming too loud. Smoke signals rise where the crosses rot. Rebels don't kneel, we give all we got. Sirens fade slow, but the fury don't end. I ain't here to forgive, I'm here to offend. Chains melted red from the heat of the fight. We burn in the day and we ride through the night. Ashes don't silence, ashes don't fall. We turn every scar to a warlord's call. Ashes on asphalt, born in the blaze. Riding through the fire like a wolf in a maze. Burnt but unbroken, I ain't never bowed. Ashes on asphalt, screaming too loud. Outlaw rhyme radio. The road burns, but rebels ride forever.
Outlaw rhyme radio.
Outlaws don't ride, they rage.
Forever burning, forever riding. I'm never in the cage. 6 feet deep, can't hold my flame. I spit through the coffin, still screaming my name. Dirt on my jacket, rust on my veins, but the law can't cage what the fire sustains. Crosses crack in the midnight thunder. Every outlaw soul born to dish it asunder. Graveyard whispers try to calm me down, but I ride with the rage, not buried in the ground. Outlaws don't ride, they rage in the storm. Burn through the night, break every norm. From the gallows to the grave, we spit in their face. Forever long, never bound by place. Forever long, never bound by place. Whiskey on my lips, gunpowder on my breath. Dancing with the shadows, spitting in death. No priest, no badge, no ropes control. I'm the ghost in the gears, the fire in the soul. When the reaper calls, I don't bow my head. I light up the night with the words I bled. Ashes rise high from the tracks I made. Outlaws don't rob, we just rage in the shade. Outlaws don't my wheels cut through, spilling veins of the system in the crimson hue. Every sheriff that chased me got ghosted fast, cause the blacktop drinks blend the outlaws blast. Lines painted white, now stained with red. Every rebel's path carved by the words they bled. Ain't no silence, just a raging change. The law falls dead, but the fire remains. Blacktop turn to blood when the riders roll, burning every mile, no surrender in the soul. From the city to the dirt, our fury don't fade. Outlaws carve scars on the roads we made. Outlaws carve scars on the roads we made. Whiskey fuels the veins, rage fuels the ride. Death rides shotgun but stays outside. Crosses by the highway mark their defeat. The blood on the pavement's the rebel heartbeat. Sirens screaming but they fade in smoke. Every chain they forged is the chain I broke. I don't ride for peace, I don't ride for kings. I ride for the fire that rebellion brings. Blacktop turn to blood when the riders roll, burning every mile, no surrender in the soul. From the city to the dirt, our fury don't fade. Outlaws carve scars on the roads we made. Outlaws carve scars on the roads we made. Blacktop ain't just steel and tar, it's veins for the rebels, and they bleed when we ride.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Ain't no angels riding with us on these roads. The mile markers ain't for saints, they for sinners that bled.
Cross at the marker, cracked and lean. Rust on the steel where the blood's been seen. Every mile holds a ghost, not a prayer. Ain't no saints out here, just smoke in the air. Whiskey in my flask, Bible left to rot. Sheriff's on my tail, but he already shot. I don't ride with grace, I don't ride with kings. I ride with the fire that rebellion brings. No saints on the mile markers, only names in the dirt. Outlaws wrote the scripture in blood and in hurt. Every sign on the highways, just a cross for the laws. Painted bullets, whiskey and the devil's cause. They preach from pulpits, I preach from scars. Raised on the blacktop, baptized by bars. Every rebel's grave got a road running through, and every law they wrote, I spit and undo. Angels don't ride with a chain still swing. Only demons sing when the shotguns ring. Ain't no saving the souls that burn with ashes on asphalt, and we never learn. No saints on the mile markers, only names in the dirt. Outlaws wrote the scripture in blood and it hurt. Every sign on the highways, just a cross for the law. Painted bullets, whiskey and the devil's cause.
No saints, no prayers, no mercy in the smoke. Just rebels riding to the blacktop breaks.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Crownless kings of the South. No thrones, no chains, just fire in our mouths. Yeah. Born in the dirt, raised in the flame. No crown on my head, but they still know my name. Steel horse carrying ghosts through the rain. We don't need a no flag, don't bleed for no rain. Crossroads echo with a shotgun choir, preaching from the barrel, baptizing in fire. Sheriffs at the border, but the line don't hold. We call laws in the dirt with a hard ice cold. Crownless kings of the South, we reign. No throne, no mercy, just blood in the chain. From the grave to the gallows, we spit on the vow. Forever lawless, we the kings right now. Crownless kings of the South, we reign. No throne, no mercy, just blood in the chain. From the grave to the gallows, we spit on the vow. Forever lawless, we the kings right now. Whiskey on the table, Bible full of lies. Rebel smoke rising where the outlaw dies. Ashes on my boots, rust bleeds on my steel, but I never bent the knee, never signed that deal. From the bayou swamps to the red dirt plains, we howl through the night with the fire in our veins. Saints don't crown us, devils can't bind. We kings without thrones, born savage, born blind. Crownless kings of the South, we reign. No throne, no mercy, just blood in the chain. From the grave to the gallows, we spit on the vow. Forever lawless, we the kings right now. Crownless kings of the South, we
crowns, we ride with fire instead.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Burnt boots, unbroken souls. We ride through the flames, never losing control.
Ash on my laces, dirt in my veins, every mile marker carved deep in the pain. Law left me broken, fire left me scarred, but I stand on the ashes, still beating too hard. Boots been burned, but the past still mine. Every outlaw's ghost rides the county line. Coffins tried calling, graves tried to pull, but I spit a reaper's face, unbroken, still full. Burned boots, unbroken souls, raised in the fire where the black smoke rolls. They can burn the body, but they can't change the role. We the lawless forever with a broken soul. Burned boots, unbroken souls, raised in the fire where the black smoke rolls. They can burn the body, but they can't change the role. We the lawless forever with a broken souls. Dust storms blind, but my fury still sees. Outlaws don't beg, we don't drop to our knees. Every sheriff's badge is a coffin nail. Every jailhouse hymn is a rebel's wail. Burn marks on leather, scars in my pride, but I carry every wound like a war I survive. Boots might crumble, but my fire still grows. Ashes can't bury these outlaw throws. Burn boots, unbroken souls, raised in the fire where the black smoke rolls. They can burn the body, but they can't change the role. We the lawless forever with a broken soul. Burn boots, unbroken souls, raised in the fire where the black smoke rolls. They can burn the body, but they can't change the role. We the lawless forever with the broken souls.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. You can burn the flesh, but the soul don't bow.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. We don't kneel, we don't beg. We ride through fire, through death, through law. Ash on my boots, blood on the chrome. Hell's wide open, but the South is my home. You kneel to a crown, I kneel to none. I ride with the smoke, with the steel, with the gun. Every mile marker's just a scar in the land. Every rebel story carved deep in the sand. Law wants us broken, kneeling in chains, but we spit gasoline and laugh at the flames. Kneel to nothing, ride through fire. Outlaws rise, we climb higher. Ashes burn, but souls don't tire. Law can't kill this rebel choir. I seen grave filled with riders who stood tall, never bend the knee, never beg when they fall. We torch the rule books, outlaw scripture, every verse written in smoke and liquor. This ain't no sermon, it's blood and truth. Still in my veins, rebellion in my youth. We don't pray for mercy, don't ask for grace. We burn their system and spit in its face. Kneel to nothing, ride through fire. Outlaws rise, we climb higher. Ashes burn, but souls don't tire. Law can't kill this rebel choir.
Top's a graveyard, but we ain't buried. We ride.